hi friends, and welcome back to another video. If you have not been here before, welcome. My name is Ashley. I am new to YouTube, but I have been making budgets for quite some time now. So I decided to finally show my journey to debt freedom. I do follow a mix of the Dave Ramsey baby steps as well as the budget mom. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my paycheck budget for the second paycheck of January, which I got today, January 20th. So on this page, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down my headers. I am a teacher in the Central Florida area. I don't know if you recall from my January budget with me, I told you guys that I was expecting a raise to hit this paycheck, but unfortunately, it will not be hitting this paycheck. It'll be hitting the next one on February 3rd. Fingers crossed. Luckily, I didn't go spending any crazy money thinking, oh, I'll get a raise. I definitely made my budget based on what I was used to getting paid. And I'm really glad that I did that because the budget the money wasn't where it was supposed to be, if that makes any sense. So right now, the total amount of money that is in my account is $19.65. So the income from this paycheck happens to actually be, hold on guys, let me zoom y'all in a little bit so you can see this. So this paycheck happened to be a little bit more than I was expecting, but not at the same time because I do attend a PD or professional development at my job online and they pay me to go. So I knew that payment was coming in one of these checks. I just wasn't sure which one. So I just budgeted, based off of the regular income. It wasn't much really. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. I think it was like $20 to $30 extra, which, every little thing counts, right? So we're gonna write paycheck number 2 here. The expected was $15.16.76 and the actual was $15.50.40. And I did the math on how much of a difference that was, but I completely forgot what it was. So I'll just go in and fill that in later. And when I do my closeout, I'll just show you guys that information. So let me go ahead and lay down my expenses washi. Sorry if I sound a little out of breath, guys. I live on the 2nd floor and I just came home and it's been a super long day. And I just lose breath quickly some days, So let me lay this down. Just because there's not much space, so I won't be skipping any lines. Okay, so let me make sure you guys can see that. I'll zoom y'all in just a little bit more. I'm actually gonna flip this over. Okay, looks good. So right now, the amount of money that is in my bank account is $19.65, and I'm waiting for some things to clear out. So as you can see, I got paid $1,500 something. So if I had $1,900 something right now, it means I had like $400 something. Usually I have all this math put together, but there's been so many things coming out of my account, there was just no point. So let's just go to the bills that I'm expecting to come out of this paycheck until I get my next one on February the 3rd. So we have the 21st, which is Discover. Due on the 21st, budget is $141, and that's what the actual is going to be as well. Let me just get my notebook. That way I have all the correct numbers and figures. I usually try not to do this off the tippy top of my head, but I usually can. So yeah, we got Discover. Then we have the Wi-Fi bill. I have Spectrum. So it is the only service to provide in my area, if I said that correctly. So that's $59.99. Oops, I put 95. $59.99 is the actual total as well. Then we have my car insurance. It's due on the 23rd as well, and that's going to be $223.91, and that is the actual total as well. Next, we have my car payment on the 25th. Same thing here. The budget and the actual are the exact same thing, $228.17. Next, we have my Bank of America card. We'll just abbreviate that on the 25th. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna start drawing lines down so that way this doesn't turn out as crooked as it's, turning out. So Bank of America, this payment is $177. That is the actual. Now we have my Chase card on the 25th as well at $45, which is the actual as well, guys. Orange Theory on the 28th. This is actually supposed to be $159, but the actual is going to be $15 because I am freezing it because I needed, to save a little bit of money this month. I actually may just end up canceling Orange Theory Fitness just because it is costing me so much money and I haven't been going lately. So I think I'm just going to get another cheaper gym membership. As you can recall, I do have two. I'm probably going to cancel my Planet Fitness membership and just get a better and bigger membership at another gym so I can continue on my weight loss journey. With Orange Theory Fitness, you really have to commit yourself. If you've never heard of Orange Theory Fitness, basically it's a bunch of high intensity interval training classes. It's not like a gym you just go to and you work out yourself. You're in a class with a bunch of other people and you have a coach and you're all working out on different machines. And you really have to make a commitment to it. If you sign up for a class, you have to go. And if you cancel before 8 hours, they charge you another $12 on top of the $159 membership. Sometimes it's too much of a commitment in my schedule. Sometimes, I'm really exhausted after a long day of teaching. So I just didn't want to have a commitment there, if that makes any sense. So next, you saw I put my phone, $90.42. Next up is rent, which I forgot to mention in the budget with me video. I pay only $628 for rent. That is not how much my rent is. That's how much I pay. I live with my significant other, so he takes care of the rest of that. So we just kind of have our portions of the things that we pay. So you'll notice here now that the electric bill for me is only $16. So now the total of all of this comes up to $1624.49. Please don't mind my dog, guys. I'm running out of space on this page. Maybe I should have done this on the next page. I sure do have plenty of pages, but hey, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. All right, so this total comes up to $1624.49. Okay, now I'm gonna flip the page and actually no, I'm just gonna write it all right here. I'm gonna write my variable expenses here. I'm not sure exactly what the amount of leftover is with this amount of the paycheck. All right guys, sorry about that. I kind of confused myself with something, but we're good now. So notice that I put the difference here. So it was a $33 and $64 difference from what I was originally expecting. So now I'm going to do my gas and groceries and stuff like that. So gas always gets 60. Groceries always gets 70 per paycheck. I also have a beauty category that gets 45 this paycheck. So I should be getting a pedicure and my eyebrows done very soon. I definitely need the both of those desperately. Let me make sure you guys are zoomed in nicely. Let me come down. Now we have our pocket money at 80 a paycheck. And then lastly, we have our savings, which I always put 100 each paycheck away as a bare minimum. So if I don't save anything else, it's $200 at least. So this total comes up to $355. And when I do the math and I take out what's in my bank account and things like that, which I really wanted to show you guys, but like I said, there was too many things pending in there and it was just looking really confusing. But once I do the math and everything has come out, I am left with a total of $3 from this paycheck. So that's probably just gonna stay in my account. There's not really much I can do with that. But once the paycheck is over, once this pay period is over, I will go ahead and show the actuals of this. I actually wanted to show the actuals of my last paycheck like I promised that I would do. So $205 for my credit union, Plated Fitness, $1065, that was actual. For gas, I actually spent the 60 bucks here. I actually spent $107, but there was leftover money from my last paycheck, but I did actually spend the 60 that ended up happening. Groceries, I had leftover money as well, so I did end up spending the 70 plus the leftover. Oil change actually ended up being way more money. I think like 176 or something, because I ended up getting an alignment. So I just took that money out of my savings account. Pocket money ended up being 80. Maya's birthday actually ended up being way more than 214. 214 plus 60. I can't do math in my head, so we'll take a look at that another day. Beauty came out to be 60 as well. Savings was 100 and tolls was 50. For Maya's birthday, my stepdaughter, I ended up paying $50 for her sister and her two cousins to stay at the Airbnb we rented. Like, they charge you extra money for the people, so that was 50. I paid the event fee because with certain Airbnbs, they let you throw parties, but you have to pay an event fee on top of how much you've already rented out the space for. So that was 60, so 214 plus 50 plus 60. So 110 plus 214 is 324. Yeah, 324 plus some decorations and little minor stuff. So 324 plus 22, that's 24, 34, 44, 46. So 346 plus $11, 356, 357. So I spent about $357 on her birthday, which is fine, you know, anything to ensure her happiness and, you know, making sure she has fun and unforgettable memories. So I spent a little bit more than I planned, but that's okay. I compensated by just taking some things out of my savings account and just moving things around. Freezing my Orange Theory fitness membership from $159 to $115 sure did help with that. I didn't have to go into any extra debt or anything like that. So that's it for this paycheck budget. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I know this stuff looks a little bit crooked, but I will definitely have that fixed in the future for future videos. Thanks again for tuning in, and please stay tuned for more videos in the future from me. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment. How's your paycheck budget looking for this next week or in the next 2 weeks? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.